Way less government is way better.
But aren't we on the verge of proving our point? Social Security sounds good, but it's broke.
Some people just don't save money. Maybe they don't have the discipline. Maybe they don't have the financial ability. They live paycheck to paycheck. All of a sudden, they're 65. They don't have any money. And in the old days, you'd move in with your kids. And in modern society, the kids have already moved to the suburbs. You're in the old neighborhood. It doesn't work. That's why the government felt it needed to have some kind of safety net for retired people. You still don't think we need Social Security? This is pretty fundamental.
There's a moral issue there as well. The person that didn't save and spent their money and had no money when they were 65, why does that give them a moral right to take it from the person who was frugal and saved?
Because you forced them to pay in the payroll
tax. What if you didn't force them?
That's the problem my father would say. Okay, so what do you do with those people? If you don't have a Social Security system, what do you do?
Well, you're going to be a lot better off than a Social Security system where everybody's dependent and it goes totally bankrupt and you have a whole society broke. That's what the problem will be. Nobody's going to get
Would we be better at getting rid of Social Security?
Pardon me?
Would we be better getting rid of it?
No. These circumstances, I have bills in the Congress that would make it solvent, that you couldn't spend a penny of it, and I would take care of these people who are totally dependent by stopping the money being spent overseas, and I would have a transition.
Libertarians say, I don't need society. I don't want to pay into health care. Is that logical?
Yeah, no, it's not logical to have what we have. That means you create the moral hazard. The person go out and say, oh, I don't really have to worry. If I get hurt, somebody else is going to take care of me.
Well,
but where does he have the moral right to say that I've been injured? It's the socialization of medicine. This idea that government will take care of me.
No, but
that means that somebody will.
Doesn't the person have to take responsibility and buy health insurance? So that
I think they have to take responsibility for their life. If they injure themselves, if they're stupid, we can't protect people against themselves.
No, but when you get a stroke or you have a heart attack or you have something goes wrong with you at the workplace and somebody has to look out for you, isn't it better that society says, no, wait a minute, while you're young and healthy, kick into health care like this new plan requires so that when something goes wrong, you've already begun to contribute.
See, I think where we disagree is you use the word society rather carelessly. Society, who's society? Society is just everybody, but there's only a few people who are over in the Congress someplace dictating who society is and who pays, who gets bailed out, who doesn't. And under a society where people are responsible for themselves, they have to suffer the consequences. If they don't take care of themselves, they have to depend on charity, their friends or their neighbors, their churches. But you would have a lot fewer people. Now we're going to have a whole society. I mean, now we have 21% of the people that are underemployed because of this false illusion about Keynesian economics that this is going to work. There's going to be nobody else to bail them out. So society isn't going to be there because society is broke.
So the president should not have pushed a big spending bill in the face of the big looming second Great Depression.
Oh, that was horrible. It was exactly the opposite thing. He should have cut spending and put the money. I would have.
That's what Hoover did.
What?
Cut spending.
No, he didn't.